When was a moment that a neighbor truly crossed a line? I never thought I'd feel unsafe in my own home. I live in a quiet neighborhood, tree-lined, dogs barking at mailmen, kids riding bikes. The kind of place where everyone waves, even if they don't know your name. 3 years ago, I bought my first house. It wasn't big, but it was mine. I spent weekends planting flowers, building a small deck, painting the mailbox. Across the street lived Mr. Grover, mid-60s, retired, always watering his lawn or sweeping imaginary dust from his driveway. At first, he seemed harmless, a little nosy maybe, but polite. He once brought over a bottle of wine, just because, and I invited him in. We talked for half an hour, mostly him ranting about property lines and how the neighborhood was going downhill. But then the weird stuff started. Little things. My trash cans would be moved from the curb before pickup. Packages went missing. Once I came home and found dog poop on my welcome mat. At first I thought it was a prank or just coincidence, but when I installed a doorbell cam, the truth hit me. It was him. Mr. Grover at 6:12 a.m., bending down in his robe and placing a dog waste bag squarely in front of my door. No dog. Just him. Calm. Deliberate. Then walking back across the street like it was the most natural thing in the world. I was furious. I confronted him. He didn't deny it. Just looked me in the eye and said, "Maybe next time, don't park your car so close to my driveway." That's when I realized it wasn't about noise or boundaries. It was about control. I started getting anonymous HOA warnings, grass height, fence paint, things I never used to hear about. He once called animal control on me, claiming my indoor cat was roaming freely. I had to show them security footage to prove she hadn't been outside. Then one morning he walked over with a printed list of suggested improvements for my property. He said it would raise everyone's home value. It included repainting my shutters and removing the wind chimes because they were too whimsical. He also left notes, folded paper wedged into my mailbox, written in all caps. Things like garage light left on or dog barked twice. I stopped inviting friends over. Every time someone parked outside, he'd walk out and check his mail. One friend said he stood on his porch staring for an hour straight. But the worst moment came late one night. I woke to banging, hard, repeated knocks on my front door. I grabbed my phone and rushed downstairs. It was Mr. Grover pounding on the door with a flashlight in one hand, his phone in the other. I cracked the door, confused and groggy. He shouted, "Your music is keeping me awake." There was no music. I hadn't even turned the TV on that night. He pushed the door open farther, uninvited, stepping halfway into my entryway. I blocked him with my arm and yelled for him to back off. He didn't. I told him if he didn't get off my property immediately, I'd call the police. I had it all on camera. He paused, smirked, and finally stepped back, muttering, "This neighborhood used to have standards." That night, I filed a police report. I sent video footage to the HOA. I installed a floodlight and new locks. A week later, I found a dead squirrel nailed to my wooden fence. No note, no camera footage, just a sick message, loud and clear. I didn't have proof it was him, but my gut knew. He still lives across the street. He still waters his lawn. He still watches. I've seen him glance at my security cameras and smile, but he doesn't wave anymore. And I don't either. Some neighbors offer sugar when you move in. Others quietly poison your peace. And you only learn the difference when it's too late.